Good morning. Good Sunday morning to you. Look at this big old chicken I've boiled. We're fixing to make some dumplings. It's homecoming at church today. At Bethany Baptist Church, we're having homecoming. Y'all know what that means, don't you? It means that all the people that had to leave our town because of work or something like that, they're going to come back today and celebrate Jesus with us. What I'm doing is I'm deboning my chicken because I want to put this in my dumplings today that we're going to make here on Facebook Live. I hope everybody's doing good. I just boiled a whole chicken over here in this big pot. Look at this. That's the big breast that was in it. And I've got to debone it. Now I'll do this without gloves and without a fork. I let it cool. And the reason I'm doing it is because when you do a whole chicken like I'm doing, you don't want any bones in it whatsoever. You've got children who are eating chicken and dumplings, and we want to make sure that everything is, I feel as I go. Do y'all do that too? I've got on high heels. Let me get down low. I'm already ready for church. And I wanted to wait till the last minute to do this so that it'd still be hot when we ate it. We've got a visiting preacher coming today that used to be at our church. And I can't wait to see him again. It's always good to do that. But sometimes the Lord moves them on to a different place. And he has moved on to a different place. It's Brother Scott Stevens is who we're going to have today. So all y'all who he's your regular preacher, thank you for letting him come. I appreciate that. I appreciate it so much. I'm going to save all this fat and gristles for Walt and Hannah's dog, Bambi. She loves for me to come over. If I go in my truck, she will look at me to see if I take a bag out of the truck. And when I do, she comes to me. Cape got her at a pound or at some kind of facility for stray dogs, I guess. I don't really know. But I think she had been abused. She's real shy. It's pitiful. And so she's warming up to me, and I'm so glad of that. And the other day I had some, I cooked that big ham that we had done together. And so I had some ham scraps and stuff like that, and I took them to her. And I was sitting on Hannah's back porch, and I had them in a grocery bag, a little old grocery bag, the scraps. And so I kind of opened up the bag like this and told her, I said, "Come on, baby, come on," and she wouldn't come. So I picked one of those little squares that I had fixed for her. I picked it up and held it in my hand. And I said, "Come get this girl. Come on, come on." And she came right up to me. She grabbed that thing and ran back out in the yard with it. I guess she's afraid that I was going to hurt her or something. So anyway, we're working with her. Hannah and Walt works with her. The children work with her. And she is warming up to everybody. And she's not tucking her little tail under as often as she used to. You can judge that by a dog. Their little tail, sometimes they'll tuck it under if they're afraid or scared or anything like that. So she's a good dog, and we are really enjoying her. I'm enjoying her too. Always when you're doing your chicken like this, y'all, make sure you feel of it really good. If you're making dumplings or soup or anything where you're using a whole chicken. Like right there, there's a little bitty tiny gristly bone thing. But I found it. God gave us 5 senses. Y'all know what they are? I know you do. The sense of smell, the sense of taste, the sense of touch. That's what I'm doing right now. The sense of sight. Did I leave off one? Smell, touch, see, seeing. Oh, hearing. Sense of hearing. And smell, did I say that one? Did I leave one out, y'all? You can count. I got my hands busy. Do you know what the first sense that's the most strong for a little baby when they're first born? Which one of those senses? Do you know which one it is? It's the sense of smell. Even in animals, it's that way. They can smell their mama. And that is so important. And it's so important to love and snuggle on your babies when they're little. Especially that first 4 months. That's so important. Y'all make sure you do that now, young mamas. That's a gift that you've got there. Ooh, this is making a lot of chicken, y'all. But we're not going to make chicken salad with it. I'm going to throw it back in the dumplings once I make the dumplings. I may find a few more little pieces after I start cooking the dumplings. If I do, I'll just eat those. I think I've about got it. That little piece on the back, that little piece right there, that is so tender and good. You know, the back has 2 of those little, I guess it's little parts. It's delicious. It's really good. When I washed the chicken a while ago, of course, it had a neck in it, you know, down in the cavity. It had gristles, listen at me. It had gizzards, liver, the neck, and the heart. So I just took this little skillet over here and I fried that with just 1 tablespoon of olive oil for me. I didn't flour it or anything like that. I just fried it. Okay, that looks pretty good. If I find some more, all that's just bones and fat. But that fat in there is what makes your, that's what makes your good broth. Look at this. We got that much chicken. That's a lot in it. Now we're going to make our dumplings. So let me wash my hands off just a little bit. And we're going to start over. All right. Let's make our dumplings to go in our chicken. I boiled that chicken real slowly and everything. I didn't rush it. All right, so here we go. I've got a bowl of white lily all-purpose flour. That means I'm not going to have puffy dumplings. I'm going to have just regular dumplings. Skinny, flat dumplings. That's what I like. The skinny, flat ones. I'm looking for, I think today, you know, you make your dumplings, you need a little bit of grease, but you don't need much. Just a little bit. I'm making a lot. I'm going to use coconut oil today. That's what I'm going to use. You know, coconut oil, it gets hard when it's cold and soft when it's warm. So let's see what this is. You can use this on everything, old dry hands and everything else. Here it is. It's kind of solid, I guess, because I've got the air conditioner on. So I'm going to take just a little bit out of here. This will be real healthy for us. Some good coconut oil. We'll put that in. A little bit more, because this is a lot of dumplings. All right, that ought to do good. Okay. Now then, we got our flour. We've got our little oil right there, and I'm just going to start kind of working it in. And you don't have to make a bird nest with this, because it's not biscuits. It's different from biscuits. And here's some whole buttermilk. If you don't have any buttermilk, y'all, you can make dumplings out of water. So we've got our chicken boiled over here. We've got our broth is in that big pot right there. I'm ready for church. I'm ready to praise the Lord. I bet the choir will do good today. And our praise band. I know they will. They always do. And you're just working that around in there a little bit to make you some. Trying to make a ball is what you're trying to do. And it's getting there. If you don't have a church to go to this morning, or you're under the weather and you can't go, or for whatever the reason, y'all go to Bethany, Bethany, Andalusia. Bethany, Andalusia. and you will find our church. And y'all can listen to our visiting preacher this morning. I'm excited. I know our preacher will enjoy sitting in the congregation and listening too. Our preacher's brother, Richie Hatcher is his name. All right, this is getting, see how it's doing? It's getting good. It's getting good, y'all. I covered my chicken, the whole thing, real good when I was doing this. And I know some of you aren't even seeing this live because y'all are at church already. And ours starts at 10:45, so I got to kind of hurry. It's 5 after 9 right now. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I think this is getting there. And I'm going to pour it out on this little thing right here. Move my bowl. Now I'm going to take both hands. And I'm fixing to work it a while. I may need to have just a little bit more liquid to it. We'll see. I think I do. I'll make me a well and put it right there. It's going to work. It's going to work, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going to work. Where are y'all from this morning? Oh, there's a New Jersey. And Kansas. Aren't y'all the tornado state? Don't y'all have a lot of tornadoes in Kansas? Southern boys. Okay. I finally caught you live. I'm excited. Well, honey, I post almost every day. I hope y'all have ordered my coffee table book. Please order it. Please get it. You're going to love it. I can't wait for you to see it. I worked so hard on it for a long, long time. I'm going to have some more liquid, y'all. I didn't put enough. I must have had a ton of flour in this one. I hope I don't mess up doing a live. It's going to work. You just have to work it a while. I got up this morning and I said, I'm going to go in there and wash my sheets because I got time. So I went in there and stripped my bed, washed my sheets and pillowcases. Y'all ever put your pillows in the dryer and let them fluff around a while? That's what I did this morning. All right, y'all. We're going to divide it in 2 piles now. And we're going to have that because you can't roll all this out on your little thing at once. It just will not work that way. Okay, it's getting there. Add a little bit more buttermilk to it. Make it stick together. But I have eaten dumplings made out of water and flour before, and they were good. They were good. Real good, matter of fact. So if you ever, and you don't have to make them out of chicken broth. My mother used to make them out of neck bones. She would buy a big thing of neck bones, and then she would make her dumplings out of that. And we would gnaw the neck bones. You make them out of all kinds of stuff. Okay, I think this one's about ready. Put that in with there. We may have 3 rolls of dough, y'all, because this is a lot of dough. Okay, I think that's about it. We'll move this real far back, this extra, so we can roll this out. But y'all go to Bethany, Andalusia today. I always love homecoming because I like to eat other people's food. I get so excited because there's always some good cakes and pies and all kinds of salads and deviled eggs and casseroles at our church. We supply the meat, the drink, and the bread. The church does. And then the congregation, we bring sides. One year I decided I wasn't going to bring them dumplings. They always expect me to bring them, and I do. But one year I thought, I bet they're tired of dumplings. And so I made the big pan of baked beans. They were delicious. They were just so good, but they didn't want that. They said, "Where are the dumplings?" I said, "I'm sorry. I thought maybe y'all might be tired of them." Oh, my goodness. Okay, y'all. Here's our ball of dough. It's nice and firm and hard, and that's what you want. I had to add that more liquid to it. All right, so what we're going to do here is we are going to wash our hands and then go get our rolling pin and try to roll it out. Let me do that. All right, let me go get my rolling pin now. Y'all be patient with me. Get a little flour on it. I always like to put me just a little flour over here to the side to put on my hands and my rolling pin and up under the dumplings and stuff like that. So what else is happening? What else is new this morning? River at Memphis as I listen this morning. Mississippi. I'm crossing the Mississippi River. Oh my goodness, that's great. Sounds fun. It surely does. My video's getting too long, isn't it? I need to turn this thing off. Good morning from Michigan. And hiya, friend. Well, hi to you too, darling. What time is church? 10:45. 10:45. That's what time it is. I hope I don't have to do these dumplings over. Y'all go by the recipe that I put in your book, because those are perfect. It's just I didn't want to have to read a recipe today. I don't read recipes when I'm doing dumplings. You want to get these paper thin. You do not want thick dumplings, okay? It's still hot in Andalusia in South Alabama. That's where I live. Andalusia, Alabama. It's still hot and humid. Oh my word, it is so humid and sticky. I went out on the porch this morning to drink my coffee, and when I got out there, I couldn't stay long. It was just miserable. I was miserable. Okay. I think that's kind of thin. All right, now here's what you go do. I don't know, though. That little bit right there seems a little thick. Let me do it a little more. You want it really thin. There you go. That's better. So what you're going to do is cut your dumplings up, and you have to put your dumplings in the broth at a rolling boil, and taste your broth before you put them in. I've already tasted mine to see if there was enough salt, pepper, and that kind of thing in it. So I'm going to turn this on high until it gets to a rolling boil, and then I'm going to start putting my dumplings in. And what I'm going to do is I just cut down with a spatula. Let me show you what I'm going to do in case the video's too long. I'm going to cut them up like this, cut them backwards like that. And then I just picked me up a bunch at one time, like that, and put them in my broth. That way I don't have to do every single dumpling individually. To see how thin they are. So that's what I'm going to do when that gets to a hot thing. And don't put your chicken back in till your dumplings are done and they're ready. And then just drop your chicken in and barely fold it over. And that's all it is to it. It's real easy. And maybe you could do your dough a little bit better than mine. I didn't add enough liquids, what my problem was. And so I had to work it longer. Y'all have a good day. And remember to get the coffee table book. It's going to be here in November. I got to be finished with it this month, and I am. I wrote 2 stories yesterday. They're so good. And the men are going to like it. The women, the children are going to love looking at the pictures. It's beautiful pictures all in it. And you can read the stories to them. It's got scripture in it. It's got some devotions. It's full of everything. Fashions. Whatever. Because that's what coffee table books are. There are lots of pictures in it. And so I hope you'll get it and go to Brenda Gant Book. BrendaGantBook.com and you can get it. And get some for Christmas presents. They make good Christmas presents too. And or you can call if you can't call today because they're not. Hoffman Media is not there today. But in the morning they will be, and it's 833-839-6871. 833-839-6871. I wish I could make chicken and dumplings like my mother-in-law did. Oh, you can. You can do it. Get in there and just practice. And you can do it. Y'all, you can do all of this. You can do it. I'm going to feed a crowd today off of $10 worth of chicken and maybe $3 worth of flour. Not even that much. Y'all take care. Love you. And God bless you. And happy Sunday to you. Worship today. If you can't go, come worship with us at Bethany Baptist. We'd love it. Bye-bye.